Hi, I'm Angela V. Shelton.
And I'm Frances Callier, and we are Frangela.
And welcome to another exciting episode of Frangela's Idiot of the Week.
Week.
We expose the stupid and we choose who we think is the dumberest of all the stupider.
And we want to thank you so much for all your submissions, and because you guys are keeping us just chock
I
full.
think every submission we had this week and for last week were from you guys.
Yes, so
from
thank
the
you.
Army of Anti-Dumb. Thank you. You will all be receiving your rankings. And again, if you were ranked in the past and I don't remember it, could you send it to me?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I'm trying to digitize my record.
Yeah.
First up, this is from Jeremy B. You will be getting a rank.
Yes.
Thank you. Injured bobcat on US 301 in Hillsborough County bites woman trying to come to its aid.
Florida.
Thank you. See, you don't even, it's Florida.
An adult bobcat caused quite a scene when this is the deal. It got hit, which
By
is
a
very
car.
sad.
That's sad, but it was crossing the highway. And That's a problem.
Right, and that's called ecotone.
Is it?
Yes, remember that from 6 Feet Under?
No.
Where when the animal really quickly, when the animal world and our human world get so close up to each other and they're pressed up to each other, it's called ecotone.
Crazy.
They had a whole
But this
episode.
is the thing that I think is unfortunate about that for the animals is that they're smarter than us.
Yes.
So for them, there goes the neighborhood.
Right.
That's what it's for them. Their property value goes down because this is what happened. We said injured bobcat bites woman. Now how did the woman get bit?
By going up to the bobcat and trying to
Apparently, a whole bunch of people got out their cars and tried to corral a bobcat. Then they got bit, and one person called and said, "Look, they're getting eaten by a bobcat
on the highway."
On the highway.
But this is one thing. This is what really is horrible. Had they just left the bobcat alone, the bobcat would probably still be alive. But now because the bobcat bit somebody, they have to euthanize. They had to catch it and euthanize it because they had to test its brain for rabies.
This is my thing.
They were trying to save the bobcat and ended up killing the bobcat.
You know why? Because you were just a bitch in a car. You are not a zoologist. You are not an animal specialist. You are not animal control. And what in the fuck would make you think to go up to a bobcat and do anything? I mean, take a picture with it, give it some candy, say hello, bonjour, whatever the hell you want. You stay away from the bobcat.
Stay away from the
I
bobcat.
don't know why people don't get this. You were only atop the food chain when you have weaponry. Any other time, there's a bunch of animals on this planet that can kick our ass.
Now you probably got the rabies.
And you know what I'm going to say? I don't think you should. I'll let her have the rabies.
Yeah.
I'll let her have the rabies. Because she's stupid. Why are you going up to a bobcat? You're not even supposed to go up to a stray dog.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This next story is from Johnny J from Facebook. Look, I'm sort of sad about this story.
A couple people, and I think some people have sent us this before. It's a really fucked up story. But apparently this Chinese kid, and this happened last year, but it's now coming to trial.
Yeah.
Basically, this boy, in China, he really wanted an iPad.
Yeah, so he
And an iPhone.
He sold his kidney for the American equivalent of $3,100. Okay, and then what happened?
He was 17 at the time.
He's 17, and then he got
renal deficiency.
Renal deficiency
because he needed that kidney, as it turned out. But he's 17.
Yeah.
So I do have to say, in China, I'm always being told that the Chinese kids are testing well.
Yes.
Okay. That may be racist, but people are always saying it. Not this one. Okay. I found a dummy in China.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very hard.
You can't sell your kidneys now, and especially when you sell your organ on the black market. I need to hear that it was for something other than gifts for yourself.
Yeah.
I need to hear that his mother needed this operation, or they had to get out the country.
No,
dude, I want a phone,
an iPhone, and an iPad. And this is the thing. I was thinking about it. It's like, even if you're in a rural, very depressed area and you wanted these items, let me tell you something. Every other week they're coming out with iPad 3 and iPad 4 and iPad 5.
You're going to run out of organs.
Yes.
You got to keep one kidney, first of all, and then you're going to run out of stuff to sell. And what really kills me is, who the fuck you going to call?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting the feeling that where you live, ain't nobody else got an iPhone. Who you going to call? Your own iPad? Hello? Like, what the fuck? But this is the people who I'm really mad at are the doctors, the so-called doctors, because apparently in China you can rent out an operating room.
What?
They rented the operating room.
I missed that.
They rented the operating room. And so according to reports, he only received 10% of the money.
Right.
The rest of the money went to the surgeon and the others involved in the operation. It was conducted in a hospital room that had been rented out.
That is hardcore. Hardcore.
To my thing, if you're renting out, so here's my problem. You're renting a hotel room. I don't know what you're doing in there. It may not be bad. You may just be sleepy.
Right.
You might be visiting friends. You're not necessarily doing crazy, funky, weird, freaky sex and meth.
You're right.
But when you rent an operating room, I got some
idea.
questions. I got some questions
of what you might be doing in there. Because I don't think you're selling shoes.
And I don't think you're resting. I don't think you're having a party.
No.
Oh, I had this great idea for a theme party. Operating room. I don't think that's going on.
No.
Clearly, you are doing operations you are not legally supposed to do.
Yep. This is also from Jeremy B.
Oh, this girl.
Oh, car theft suspect caught defecating on side of I-95.
Fort Pierce, Florida.
Okay.
I will say that all of our Florida people, none of them have been from Port St. Lucie. So maybe Port St. Lucie's taking a little break.
Maybe.
Maybe they're already all in jail. This woman, apparently Melissa Mansfield told a Florida Highway Patrol trooper she was going to the bathroom.
When he approached her on the side of the highway, she stumbled when she was asked for her name, driver's license, and social security number. She eventually said the car was her boyfriend's, but when the trooper checked the plate number and called the owner said he wasn't familiar with Mansfield. I think some shit was going down here.
Because he even says he hasn't reported the car stolen.
No.
He says, oh, I went inside briefly. When I came back out, my car was gone. Well, for me, Francis, if I go outside, put my keys in the car, and then I go, oh, I forgot my purse, and I go back in, and I come back, my car is gone, the first thing I do is call the police.
Right.
But this person didn't do that.
I think that this is a prostitute.
I think so, too.
Who was drunk and high, he got rolled for whatever he was in his car, and whatever was in his pocket. She told him to go ahead, go in the house, and then he came back out, and he was like, oh, shit, and my wife will be home in 20 minutes.
I gotta clean this up.
I got to clean this up.
This is my problem, too. You got caught because you were shitting. I'm sorry.
Let me pull into the Hardee's.
I mean, you got caught because you were shitting? Really? There's no restroom, no rest stop, porta potty, a better bush. I don't know what to say, but I have a feeling we'll be hearing from these people tomorrow when we crown this week's Frangela's Idiot of the Week.
Week. Really?
Shitting.